Hey there, beautiful people. You're welcome to ABC Highlights. And just like Abba loves to put it, the whirlwind is spinning and we are bringing you all the latest news in whatever sector. I mean, if it's happening, you hear from us. My name is Nana Kwame Brobe.
My name is Golda Abba.
And we waste no time, we will dive right on to our first story. So, a couple of days back, almost a week and more back, we reported that transportation is meant to go down by 10%. So, all fares are to be decreased by 10%. So, if you're paying 5 cedi 50 pesos, you're supposed to pay 4 cedis 50 pesos. And then we hinted that most of the drivers would not agree, as the argument remains every other price has not gone down, be it food stuff in the market, be it buying food on the roadside, everything is still high. So why should they decrease their price? Well, just like we predicted, they have not reduced it. It's days more, and we are still paying what we used to pay, but they are coming from Castle, they're coming from Dome. I mean, I don't take Trotro, so.
Not yesterday when I picked the car, the driver did
Trotro.
reduce. Yes, trust. The driver did reduce the fare, so I assumed okay. So then everything is okay. Okay. This morning I picked, and the driver was like, "No, you need to pay what you paid, previously." So I don't know if there's a bit of confusion or they're just deciding we're going to do what we want when we want. But I think people are very upset, especially from Kaswa. We hear the passengers are very upset at why they are not listening to the directive to reduce the transportation.
I feel like it depends. If you put yourself in the shoes of passengers, of course it makes sense. We need every relief we can get. But if you put yourself in the shoes of the drivers, they also it makes sense.
Need money
Exactly,
to live.
We need money.
Yeah.
Because if we bring the prices down, every other thing is up.
Yeah.
The market, every service charge, everything is up. So, I mean, you let us know what you think. Of course, we understand that you would definitely take the side of the passenger if you're a frequent trusty taker. But then let us truly know what you think about the whole issue.
All right, so on to our second story. So yesterday in our highlights, we talked about Mr. Freddie, who's the chairman of the Ghana National Petroleum Corporation. Today, he says he will sue the CSOs that are threatening him to do it, to resign. Nana, he says, I'm going to sue you for asking me to resign for not doing my job properly. Or, in his opinion, he's doing his job properly. So why are you asking him to resign?
Why is suing them the first option? I mean, I think we talked about it last time, right? Explain to people
why you're doing what you're doing.
Exactly.
Maybe he feels like he has, because he said whatever he was doing was wrong. It was lawful.
Legality is not always the most appropriate thing to do. Just because you have the right or it is lawful to do it doesn't mean it's the best thing to do. Exactly. So we are moving on to our next story. And President, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has spoken about the recent relationship between China and Ghana, saying that China has proven itself to be a strong friend of Ghana in recent times, and he has no problem with the current relationship status between the two countries. And a lot of people are taking it not right. Like, listen, fists are up in the air because it was reported a couple of days back that China may have access to some of our resources, exactly mineral resources, because of a debt we owe them in billions, right?
According to the story, we've defaulted in 4 loans. And so then they have access to some of our mineral resources. And people are upset. There's an argument where people are saying, so is our relationship with China or our relationship with US? Look at the two and you're asking, so which is better? Are we going from frying pan to fire, or we're just kind of making things worse?
I think the president's statements should be seen as a standalone away from what is currently happening. I mean, from that reportage, because actually the 4 loans are not loans all taken by the Akufo-Addo-led government.
Okay, so the previous government also
exactly. It's from all the way to Kofo to him, so he's not the only one. And I think when he says China's proven to be a great friend, they have invested pretty much more than the US at this point, and there's a current global tension between those two power heads, the US and China. So I think Akufo-Addo doesn't want to be roped in to choose a side.
Please forgive me for forgetting the country, but I think in a story I read this morning, China has taken over as one of the ports of the country because they were unable to pay their loans. These kinds of things upset Ghanaians because they are not Africans. They may be giving us loans, but they are not Africans. And I don't understand the dynamics of what it goes, what goes into going for these loans and the stipulations that come with it. But the question is, so are they going to have access to our resources forever? Are they going to milk our resources for the benefit of their country and their continent?
So it's a funny saying, foreign aid always helps the foreign counterpart. And China seems to be on a move for African imperialism. But then you never know. We leave it to you. Let us know what you think about the current relationship between Ghana and China and if this is something we all should be scared of.
All right. We have celebrities in our country who are very vocal about things that are happening in the country, whether it's politics in the entertainment sector, governance, whatever it is. When they look at the situation, they have opinions. And one person we know who is very vocal about, the happenings in the country is Yvonne Nelson. And apparently she went on what do I call it?
A rant, maybe?
Yes. She went on a rant on her Twitter page, and she basically said that the president and the vice president have mismanaged the economy. So she's very unhappy. Nana, do you agree, Yvonne, or you have something else?
I don't think it's in my place to agree with Yvonne Nelson. But then I think she's used her career throughout the years to advocate for better governance for the country. She's almost turned herself into an activist of such. And when Doomsday was going on, she led a vigil against Doomsday. Exactly. So she has made herself into an activist that speaks up for the country or its citizens when things are going wrong. So I don't think it's far-fetched. It's still very much on brand of her. But then I don't know if the intensity is the same.
Like it used to be.
Yes. Okay. I mean, when it was Doomsday, you took to the streets. Why are you taking to Twitter?
I think previously she also did speak on Twitter for a while.
Yeah.
It's something that she does. Maybe she's, building up momentum. To get to, the...
Yeah, we hope so.
The visual stage.
We hope so. And when the momentum is built, we will definitely let you know how it goes.
This has been ABC Highlights. My name is Kofa Abadai.
And my name is Nana Kwame Brobe.
For more news, please go to abcnewsgh.com or on our social media platforms, abcnewsgh_. See you next time.